Hi guys. How's everybody doing? I am still trying to... Why has it gone dark? It's gone really dark. Why has it gone dark? Look. Hey, your thing's in the kitchen. You have to eat it up though. I look fantastic in red. Oh, stop it. Stop it. With my fake hair and my fake eyelashes. Yeah. My fake nails. Thanks, guys. That's so sweet. Oh, Lord of mercy. So, if you are a super fan, I've got some very amazing things to tell you tomorrow for my super fans. I mean, this is shit that I already know, but I'm going to put what I talk about in my way, in a scientific way, science to back it up, that kind of thing. So to my super fans, Diana, isn't it so good? Isn't it so good, my super fan lives? Like I learn, like through my experiences and the open heart surgery shit and dying and coming back. And the shit that I've learned through my spiritual experience and dying, and then all of the lessons that I have learned over the years. Oh my God, this is like shit that you need to know about. It's like I can't keep it to myself. So what I'm going to do tomorrow for my Superfan Live, I will announce it though. To my Superfan Lives, I won't be going live on Sunday because unfortunately I've been invited to a family event. Only joking, Kim, I love you. I've been invited to a family event. I only don't like going to family events because I pick up on energy really quickly, and if somebody's upset or whatever, if somebody's upset, you know, I can feel their vibration. And so I will be doing my Superfan Live tomorrow for sure, and I'll post up what time I'm going live so you guys can get your education. So what my super fans get is me 2 days in the week. Now, I used to do tarot one day, and then I do teaching the next day. So teaching is about all things. I mean, on my Superfan Live, I talk about all my spooky experiences, my family member spooky experiences, my near-death experiences, the healing of my physical body, astrology, teaching of tarot is what I'm going to be implementing for the next couple of days. It's usually up to my super fans on what they want me to teach them on a Saturday and Sunday. But so my super fans will get all of me, not just readings, but everything, the whole story. We talk about ghosts, spirits, demons. We talk about hauntings, astral projection. I mean, the whole shebang. And even if you don't believe in any of this shit, I'm sure in one way or another, you guys are going to experience all of this shit at some point in your life, whether you're a believer or a non-believer. So you non-believers out there, you always go through something really spooky and then an intuitive hit and you're like, what the fuck has happened? And you just like, you're clocked in. So it's always, I'm going to have to post it up. Thank you, Diana. It's always filled with so much info, so much, down to cancer fighting foods, which a lot of people will censor because, you know, they want you to keep on popping those pills. Like things that you can eat. Like this is the shit that I have been working on all of my life. Like since I was a young girl, but really delved into it when I was like 34 years old and 45. So it's just so much, and everything that I talk about, I've got interest in it anyway. So super fans, I'll see you tomorrow, and we got some shit to talk about. You can ask me any questions during my Superfan Live. Anything goes on there. So my super fans will always get more of me and lessons and teachings. Take what you want, leave behind what you don't. So it's really intense on a Saturday and Sunday. It's amazing, actually. And there's always the same scenario happening when I go on my Superfan Live. It's like every time I go on my Superfan Live, without fail, there's an ice cream van that comes on my road. It doesn't come any other fucking day. But when I do my Superfan Live on a Sunday, there's the ice cream van exactly in that moment, at that time. It's the weirdest thing. And it's never happened before on my street, so it's quite weird. So let's get into it. If you are a member or a subscriber of Superfan, you can ask me as many questions as you like on my lives and during my lives only. My Superfans will always get a guided message with every question that they ask me. Nadama, you're on my list. I got you, girl. Nadama. Superfans will always get a guided message with every question that they ask me. And they get me 2 days of the week where I teach and block everybody else on TikTok out. If you are not following me, you can still ask me a question. Copy and paste your question. Spam the living daylights out of me, because if you don't spam me, I can't see your question. You don't need to tap the screen. I'm not going to say to you, all right, guys, get me up to 3,000K. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that, because when I go on somebody's live and somebody's like, all right, guys, keep tapping the screen. I got no time for tapping the screen, man. Fuck that shit. So I don't expect you to tap the screen for me, because ain't nobody got time for that. So you do not need to gift me. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You don't need to gift me. Last week, some bird messages me and goes, I gifted you. What did she gift me? The power couple. And I went, okay, love, please send me the payment so I can read for you next time. And what did she go and do? She sent me a payment, a screenshot of the payment. And in the corner left-hand side, which you forgot to rub out, it said pending, which means it didn't come through. And then I'm like, yeah, it says pending in the corner of the screen, darling. It didn't come through. And then she went, oh, it must have been some flowers that I must have gifted you. And then I proceed to say, but on my live, I tell you not to gift me, tap the screen, like, share, or subscribe, or follow, and you can still ask me a question. So why are you using that as a reason to take the piss? Don't want your gifts then if you're going to bloody lie. Keep it to yourself. Ask your question. Keep going. Ask and ask away. But don't lie to me, because my guides will throw you under the bus. Not literally, but they'll be like, ooh, Anna, this one's taking the piss. So if you would like to get on my screen, if you'd like to get on my list, shall I say, it is the meteor shower that I pinned on the corner of your screen. That will get you on my list, and that will get you 11 cards. I highly recommend you record your reading, screen record it, voice record it, or you can wait for me to download it on my YouTube channel. My name on all social medias are across the board are all the same. So just letting you know that if you would like to get on my list and you want to bypass the 126 people in the room, it will be the meteor shower. If you're curious and you want to know what I'm like as a reader, by all means, copy and paste your question. And if I'm drawn to you, I'll read for you. For those of you in the back who don't know who I am, my name is Annalisa. I'm 45 years old. I've had 4 open heart surgeries, 3 weeks old, 3 months old, 8 years old, and 31 years old. And I had a near-death experience when I was 31. Went to heaven, didn't want to come back into this body, but I didn't have any choice, because this is what I was supposed to do, to spread the knowledge to the masses that there's no such thing as death. And that we co-create our own illnesses, and that we are the one who pre-plans everything in our lives, believe it or not. I don't expect you to believe me. I'm not here to convince you how fabulous I am. If you don't like me, flick up or flick down. I don't care. So this is why I'm here. This is why I do what I do. And if you're curious, again, copy and paste your question. And if I'm drawn to you or my guides highlight your name, I'll read for you. So once again, you do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. I don't expect you to get me to 5,000 likes. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Don't tap the screen. Don't gift me. Don't like, share, or subscribe. Don't even follow me. But you can still ask me a question, though. But if you are a member or you are a super fan, you can ask me as many questions as you like. My super fans, once again, gets guided messages and 2 days a week every time I come on live. I do and have been for the past 6 years here on TikTok. I have been posting up my lives on my YouTube channel. I also go live on my Instagram. My Instagram link is on the main page of my TikTok. This is my only TikTok account. How do I know, Anna, if this is the legitimate one? I will tell you how you will know. I have over 100,000 followers and I only follow 28 people. Yeah? I will never message you on any social media platforms. I'll never email you. If somebody is messaging you or emailing you and they're using my face, that is a scammer. Block, report, and delete them. That ain't me. I don't scam people. I do refunds. All right. If you want a private reading with me, what I do is soulmate readings, birth chart readings, 1-to-1, 1 hour readings, 40-minute readings, and a whole bunch of shit that I do. So if you're interested in getting a private reading from me, email me. My email address is on the main page of my TikTok. Once I receive your email, I'll give you all the details that you need on how I do my readings. Please read every word and don't ask me how, when, this, because everything's on the email. Okay, guys? Okay. I will be posting up this live on my YouTube channel. It'll take about a week to download because what are we on? What the fuck are we on? We are on TikTok. TikTok sometimes has TikTok technical difficulties. So that's the reason why I tell you guys to record your reading. If you're looking for testimonies and you want to know that I'm legitimate thing, the medium, the psychic, the astrologist, the numerologist, then by all means go and check out my testimonies. I've got like thousands of them, but I can only put so many here on TikTok and on YouTube and on Instagram, okay? All right. The first 15 minutes is always going to go to my members and my super fans. Once the alarm clock goes off, I'll cater to my gifters. So if you're interested in getting an 11 card reading, it's the meteor shower, like I said earlier. The meteor shower will get you on. What the fuck's going on here? The meteor shower will get you on my list and will get you 11 cards. I pinned it on the bottom of the screen if you're interested in that. And it's also in the corner of your screen. Once the 15 minutes starts, I'm going to cater on again my followers and my super fans. And once I'm done and the alarm clock goes off, I will cater to my gifters. And then I'm also going to include, once I'm done with my list, people who do not follow me and people who do follow me. So did everybody get that? Because I really don't want to repeat it again. Sorry to be an asshole, but I don't. All right. Let's do this. First, I'm going to cleanse our asses. And how do I cleanse our asses? You light up some sage like this. And then you say a simple prayer like angels and guides and loved ones draw close to me and my family here on TikTok and use me as a vessel to give clear, concise, loving light messages. Please and thank you in love and light. In love and light. And that's how you do it. All righty. Let's get on with this. Nadama, you're going to be the first one I'm going to read for when the 15 minutes is up. Okay, girl? Here we go. Helena, will my girl get the school she wants? Or a very good school? Angels, guides, loved ones. First of all, you've got to stop focusing on the worst case scenario or focusing on the situation or a problem or talking about like, what happens if I don't get the school that I want sort of energy. I feel the 10 of Cups represents, yes, I feel that the 10 of Cups represents a family, emotional contentment and fulfillment. I do feel like she will have a very good school, but it really depends on how she is going to emanate her energy out to the place that she's in to influence the energy of it being a great or good school, a very good school, right? The Fool card is take a leap of faith, move forward. It talks about travel, talks about expansion in her energy. So I do feel like the answer to this question, Helena, is yes. The answer to this question is yes. Oh, don't tell me, TikTok, you're not allowing me to pin some people up. Look, he's taking the piss again, TikTok is. Fuck's sake. Nalim, anything about my health? Nalim, anything about your health? Nalim. Angels, guides, loved ones. If you've got health problems, it's because you keep thinking about the problem and the problem is going to expand and get bigger because that's what we are. You think it, you feel it, you say it, and then you co-create it. It's called self-fulfilling prophecies. What you need to do is tune in. Look at that. Your health is upside down in some way or degree, like you're the one who's talking about it, not me, because the Strength card is upside down. This means self-love, self-care, taking care of yourself and telling everyone else to piss off. It's about giving yourself some time for you and getting out of the mundane. And what that means, the Hierophant, is tapping into the spiritual part of yourself. You can tell your brain to say to the body, get better, you're fine. But if you don't actually feel that you're fine, then you're cultivating more of the problem than the solution. The Nine of Cups is good health, wish fulfillment, but you're needing to get to the gym, work out, get your ass to the gym and work out, or have a physical outlet is what you need to do, Naleen, in order. And you have to have the positive mindset as well, you know. Sonia, what do I need to know? Sonia Susu. Sonia Susu. Sonia Susu. What does Sonia Susu need to know, please, in love and light? What does Sonia Susu need to know in love and light? You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. And you do not need to follow me to get a reading. Sonia Susu. What does Sonia need to know? Sonia, any feeling of feeling left out in the cold, I'm not having enough, I'm not being enough, is about to shift and change in your favor. It's like you're moving on, your hopes is returning, you're recovering from certain situations. I'm also seeing that maybe you need to maybe shut your mouth a little bit. And I mean this, when I say shut your mouth a little bit, Sonia, I mean, stop talking about the negative shit that's going on. Stop focusing on the negativity, listening to gossip, chatting crap, because talking, thinking, and feeling is co-creating a situation in your life. You are the magician. You are the manifester of your own life. You also need to have healthy boundaries. Healthy boundaries need to be implemented because you might be surrounded by energy vampires and soul-sucking critters. You need to walk away from something that doesn't emotionally fulfill you, turn your back, move on, and move into your new adventure. And that's how you do it. Marcy, can I get an energy check-in? Why can't you do that yourself? I can check into my energy. I feel like a fucking cunt today. I feel really pissed off. I feel really ill. I'm really angry. I'm getting my period. I want to smack somebody in the face. I feel enlightenment. I feel amazing. I feel really healthy. I feel really happy. You can do that yourself, Marcy. You don't need me. Angels, guides, loved ones, energy check-in. Okay, so you got the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords represents a painful ending, hitting rock bottom, maybe physical pain in the body. Which chakra part hurts? Is it the head? Is it the eyes? Is it the throat? Is it the heart? Is it the stomach, the solar plexus, or the root? Which one is hurting, or what it feels out of alignment? Because whatever chakra points feels out of alignment, that's the one that you should be meditating on. Ten of Swords is letting go of past energy that no longer serves you. The Justice card represents good karma, the balancing of the scales, the signing of the important contract. It feels like things are going to start to go out, balance out in your favor, but you kind of need to take action on it because there's a feeling of emotional confusion or exhaustion in some way. I also feel like when one door closes, another door is going to open for you, Marcy. So I just feel like, you know, we need to get past this or whatever obstacle it is that you're thinking about. Manisha, messages for August. And guys, loved ones, what do you really should need to know, please, in love and light. If you would like to get an in-depth reading and you would like to get an 11-card reading, it is the meteor shower in the corner of the screen. That will get you on my list and that will get you 11 cards. I do highly recommend that you record your reading so you can watch it again later on. Manisha, August. So I feel like you've got good karma, a turning point. I also feel, Manisha, that there is going to be a new opportunity around work, money, pay rise, promotion, or some sort of balance and energy. I also feel like you're going to be signing a contract as well. This is good karma, cause and effect, win-win situation, truths coming out, the blessing, a blessing in disguise. The Wheel of Fortune also talks about a vehicle, and I'm also seeing an older masculine around you. So if he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. Could be a lover or a friend. You'll know when this person gets here. Hope that helps you in some way. Energy check-in for the weekend. Everybody can check their own energy. That's really weird that you're asking me that. You're in your body. You're in your mind. You're in your spirit. I'm not in your body, your mind, or your spirit. You guys have to learn to do an energy check-in on your own. You are the best medicine advisor. Okay, energy check-in, Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords represents self-imprisonment, restriction, isolating. I don't know if you're looking for everything outside of you to make everything inside of you feel good, but it doesn't work that way. You have to feel good internally, Liliana, to feel good externally. I also feel like you've emotionally confused and you're maybe worrying about something or someone or a situation or something from the past. The Seven of Swords talks about deception, a lie, a betrayal, talks about shady energy or you not healing from some sort of trauma. The universe is asking you to get out of your ego, get out of the head. If you're not sleeping very well, you need to meditate. It's something in and around this energy because luck is on your side. So in spite of me saying all of this and the Nine of Swords coming out, It's like, check your energy. You do it. You got to check your energy. You got to check your energy. You have to do it. Hannah, does Oz still have feelings for you, please? Hannah, does Oz still have feelings for you? Hannah, does Oz still have feelings for you? You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe to get a reading. If you're not happy with your membership and you're not happy with your superfan subscription or any of your subscriptions, don't be any of those things and I'll still read for you anyway. Don't need to gift me, don't need to tap the screen, don't need to like, share, or subscribe. Just ask me a question. If my guides highlight your name and you're not following me, I'll read for you. Does Oz still have feelings for you? Sexual feelings, not feelings, but do this person want to get into your pants? Yes. Do I feel like this person feel like they can have you whenever they want you? Yes, because of the love that you seem to have for this person. But do I like this person? Not really. I just feel like this person, and it's not that I don't like their soul, it's just their characteristics and the physical body that they're in is egotistical, a little bit narcissistic. I'm so good looking. Everybody look at me. Attention come at me. It just feels like this person will give you some sort of conflict in the head and then you'll feel like lack. I'm not enough. I'm not enough. Why doesn't this person want me? Maybe it's me. Well, it isn't you. Okay? It isn't you. It's just that this person is not meant for you. And that's all. Moving on and moving up. Any messages for August? Raddy, angels, guides, loved ones. What does Raddy need to know? Please, in love and light. I'm going to read for another 6 minutes and 33 seconds for my followers. If you would like to get on my list and you want to bypass the 87 people in the room, it is the meteor shower in the corner of the screen that will get you on my list. Raddy, energy of August. You need to maybe, I feel like emotionally you feel depleted in some way, broken, I don't know, in a room filled with people and feeling lonely or on your own, feeling like the home is not very like there's not emotional fulfillment in the home, or maybe this is just internal and then it's going outside into the external world. I've got two masculines around you. If they're not here yet, they're coming in. They could be lovers or friends or people that you are going to be collaborating or working with. There's a sense of where you need to find empowerment and find something that you love to do. It feels like you live in your ego. So this represents locking yourself in your ego. Self-imprisonment, restriction, isolation, and blocking your blessings. You might need to work on that. Get out of the ego and get into the heart space. That's how you work on life. Take it from somebody who slept on the streets. Take it from somebody who had a violent relationship and was beaten the shit out of. Take it from somebody who didn't have money to feed her kid. You can get out of all scenarios and situations that you're in. Take it from somebody who's had health issues all their life. But I don't have health issues. I just had open heart surgery 4 times and probably a 5th one to come. But that was just the unlocking of Annalizasouza. Because if I didn't go into that life energy, and if that wasn't a part of my blueprint, I won't be able to do this for you lot. Free readings all across the board. Doris, is Laura glad I unblocked her? Yeah, but it might end again though. There might be something or a scenario that will happen or come up, and you might end up not seeing each other in the again. This might be a temporary thing. One of you's got a big mouth and maybe cutthroat and a bit brutally honest. I do feel like this could be a great connection or relationship, but I feel like life gets in the way and co-creates this feeling within each of you to create a problem within the relationship that's between the both of you. Kimmy, will I move to Cape Town to be with Kia? Kimmy, will you move to Cape Town to be with Kia? Yeah, but it might end. It feels like, yeah, you'll move, but something might happen, and then I shuffle these cards, and then it might end up, it will end. The Page of Wands is information, news coming your way, education, study, the birthing of a child, education. Something is going to disrupt this move to Cape Town with you and Kia. So it might be active energetically right now, but then at some point it might be dulled down. Everybody that's asking about their health, if you've got health issues, it's because you keep focusing on the problem. Duh. Focus on the problem gets bigger. Energy flows where your attention goes. So you ask yourself, don't ask me, is your health good? I don't know. What you think is what you co-create. So you tell me. Will things get better with my doggy soon? Yeah, I guess so. Every animal that comes into our life, every creature, every animal that comes into our life, every person that comes into our life plays a part in some way. They could be healing us, teaching us, something in and around this. Now, you're a queen of empathy and healing, fab. And you are also a magician. So you can heal this person. You can heal the doggy, so I say. The magician is somebody who can create magic. It's in your bloodline. Look at that. There's your guided message. Believe in the impossible. Don't ask me. Create it. Co-create it. We're like children of God's source. Hello? You don't have to believe in God. God still believes in you. It's okay. Shazia, is Tyson going to call you? Is Tyson going to call you? I do feel like this person will call you. I don't know if I like that energy. He's coming out as the Knight of Wands, sexually orientated, fast-paced energy. You don't know whether he's coming or going. You're going to start to feel like a mother energy, and there could be third-party situation. Third-party situation doesn't have to be me, my man, and another woman. It could represent that money problems, work problems, home problems, whatever problems come up, arise with this person. And I feel like you'll feel emotionally uncomfortable and maybe walk away from this Tyson person later on. But yes is the answer to a question. I don't just give you the answer to your question. I tell you everything that I see around the questions, yeah? All right, another 1 minute and 18 seconds that I'm reading for my followers, subscribers, super fans, and then I will get to Nadama. I did a test and I have an interview at metal company. Will I get this job, Yenti? I got a yes, but there's going to be a choice. The Lover's card is a soulmate energy, sure, but it also represents a choice, an option, an opportunity, more than one thing coming your way. You think small. You're supposed to be a boss. If you're not a boss, then you need to think about that. Or you need to be the boss of the company that you're working for. Or you need to have your own business. I am seeing yes to this. I've got 3 of Wands with expansion, collaboration, commerce, exchange of goods, and travel. So I say yes to this energy, Yenti. Zaina. My ex watched me from a distance, then ignored me. Is he hiding his feelings? Who's got time for this child's play? Seriously, fucking like me, say something. If you don't like me, piss off. Who's got time for this shit? What are we? Are we in school? Okay, so what? Is he hiding his feelings? Is your ex hiding his feelings? Is your ex... No, he's not hiding his feelings. No, he's not hiding his feelings. He's manipulative. He's probably going to come across as somebody who's really emotionally connected and tell you everything that you want to hear, but then all of a sudden pulls the rug from under you. I don't know what happened between you and your ex, but I'm guessing he's still got heartache, heart pain, or he doesn't like that it ended the way it did in some way, shape, or form. And he's also coming out as an emotionally immature. Basically, what I'm trying to say in English is he needs to grow the fuck up. Nadama. I'm about to do a 11 card reading for Nadama, and if anybody's interested in getting an 11 card reading, it is the meteor shower in the corner of the screen, and this is what it looks like. Nadama. Zaina, I'm on point. I know this. You can do better, darling. I'm here, dear. Oh, that's good. I swear only the elderly calls people dear. Are you like 90? I used to go to old people's home and they're the ones that used to call me dear. Are we the same age, Nadama? Because it looks like you might be younger than me. Somebody goes, I look beautiful today. What are you trying to say? I didn't look beautiful the other day. No, I'm joking. You are older than me. All right, honey, what would you like to know, Nadama? She ain't older than me, man. She's lying. Show me the ID, girl. She said she's older, man. She's lying. Look at her picture. You liar. She's like, I'm really not. All right, is it a general reading? Is it something specific, Nadama? What would you like me to focus on? You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not need to gift me to get a reading. Even if you don't gift me, I'm still gonna read for you, okay, guys? I expect nothing from you. If you're a member or a subscriber, a super fan, you can ask me as many questions as you like on my lives and during my lives only. Oh my God, my armpits are wet. Let me switch on the fan a little bit higher. General. All right, sweetie. The first thing that's highlighted around you, Nadama. So I am doing spam. You spam away, guys. Spam, 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 and spam away. If you do not spam me, I cannot see your question. So my moderators know that everybody in the room can spam me. Like some tarot readers are like, don't message until I finish the reading. I don't work like that. Message away, guys. Go ahead. And you don't need to gift me. You don't need to tap the screen again, like, share, or subscribe. You don't need to follow me. If you are not happy with your membership or your superfan lives or any subscriptions, then don't do that and I'll still read for you anyway. The first thing that I'm seeing as I'm connecting to you, I feel locked in, Nadama, in some way. I feel locked in. I don't know what I'm locked into, though. Is it a feeling, emotion, a fear, a sadness? Is it grief? Is it anxiety? And if this isn't your energy, are you picking up on somebody else's energy because you're an empath? But I feel locked in, a sense of things not changing, but I want everything to change, but nothing is changing. And I feel locked into a sense, in a sense. But I also feel as I'm connecting to you, perseverance. They're highlighting your sacral chakra. So the sacral chakra is about movement. Yes, it's true. Right, okay. So you need to wear yellow, orange. Orange, the sacral chakra governs things like the ovaries, the lower back, the kidneys, the pelvis, the bladder, the intestines. And it's like anytime you're holding on to energy in that part of your body, it means something needs to be purified. It's time to cleanse, detoxify your body and your mind of something that you're holding on to from the past or trauma. Self-reflection needs to happen. Untapped talents needs to happen. And then you'll get the answers to the questions. Now, what I'm also seeing around you, Nadama, is blessings, the shooting star. Number 7 is in your energy. So 7 represents spirituality and numerology. There's a miracle. If you have faith, there's going to be divine intervention. So if you're locked into something, you cannot manifest what you want from a place of pain. It doesn't work that way. So why am I going to ask the universe and God and my angels and guides and loved ones, you know, for health and good love and loving and love relationships and money when I don't actually believe it? So there's no point. If you're at a low vibrational frequency and you're angry, pissed off, sad, miserable, depressed, anxiety, don't do anything. Don't manifest. Don't call anything in. Don't do anything. Don't say anything. Don't act upon. Just shut up, sit down, lie down and relax and don't think about anything. Don't manifest from a place of pain because it never works. Because what we do that way, what I've seen, excuse me, I've got a bit of bogey up my nosy. So what I've seen when I died was that what happened is we send out thoughts, that's a frequency. We send out words, that's a frequency. And then we send out emotions, that's a frequency. And we send out feelings, and that's a frequency. Now, can you imagine if those 4 bodies are sending out all these different fucking frequencies and the universe is going, yeah, we're going to give you what you want. Let's see what you want. And then you're sending them all these fucking different signals. The universe is going, what the hell do you want? Because you're saying you're going to have it in your heart, but your mouth is chatting shit. Your mind is saying something else, and your emotions are completely saying something different. Fight and flight mode much? Ready for the next fight? Ready for the next battle? So the universe doesn't know what to give us because you don't even know what you want. So in order to get the thing that you want, you need to focus upon what it is that you want, make it very clear, make that statement and set the intention to the universe, your angels, guides, God, and loved ones. And the key to manifesting what you want is to keep that energy flow going throughout the day and throughout your life. But we can't do that because we're humans. We're fucked. We feel everything, don't we? So purify this self-imprisonment. If you would like to get an 11-card reading like I'm doing for Nadama now, it is the meteor shower that I pinned on the bottom of the screen or at the corner of your screen. This is an 11-card reading, and this is what it looks like. I do post up my lives on my YouTube channel, but take about a week, and then you can watch your reading again on there, or you can record it. It's up to you. All right. So do you remember when I was talking about imprisonment, or like your thoughts are creating a cage for you, Nadama, right? So this is what I'm seeing around you. Here we go. And this could be you allowing someone to project their bullshit into your internal DNA system. Yeah, that's what you're doing. But you need to love and light their asses and send them on their way. So first and foremost, you got the 5 of Swords. And the 5 of Swords represents the mind in the tarot world, the intellect, the overanalyzing and the overthinking, but it does represent the intellect. 5 of Swords is obstacles and challenges and rivalries, and it represents like abusive relationships or people taking the piss out of you to some degree. And it makes you feel like you have to fight. You're in fight and flight mode every time. As soon as you wake up in the morning, you're ready for the next fucking battle. If you're ready for a battle, then the battle will come because you're like projecting it out. You project it out, you get it back in. And whatever this battle may be, ailment, illness, dis-ease in the physical, heart, mind, body, and soul, some asshole irritating you at work, I don't care what battle it is, it will come in. Family members, hell, even your own children. So this represents that you need to kind of get out of your own way. It represents that you need to fight for what you want, fight for what you believe in, remain on top of your game. You see these people down there? That's them people down there. And this is you right there on top. I'm not going to change who I am to please somebody else. This is them trying to knock you off your stoop. And you're like, nah, bitch, I ain't going anywhere. This is who I am. This is what I believe in. And I'm not going to allow the likes of you, and you to change who I am. So being your authentic self is extremely key to having your abundance and your blessings, right? 8 of Wands is move past it as soon as possible, because the 8 of Wands represents speed, taking action, changes, travel and relocation, a move. If you feel like the universe has been going slow, or the energy for you has been going slow for you, Nadama, then it's because you remember when I said you're imprisoned or trapped in a thought, a feeling, a self-defeating beliefs of yourself, negative ways of thinking, and you need to get the fuck out of it ASAP. So the 9 of Wands, believe it or not, is good health. Going to the gym, working out, having a physical outlet. The 9 of Wands represents wishes coming true, material abundance and good health. Light a candle and make a wish. And please, when you make this wish, this manifestation, this prayer, make sure you're in alignment with it so it can come to you sooner rather than later. I am seeing that you need to be a bit more patient. Patience is a blessing. Patience is key to all things. You are planting, right, seeds for your future, aren't you? Working hard, grafting, putting all that money into something and hoping that it's going to get bigger and bigger. Well, I'll tell you, you are going to have your blessings. But you have to wait because there's a divine timing to everything. Why is it divine timing? Because you have to learn the lesson. You have to experience the dark in order to understand the light and realize how blessed you are. How was I supposed to know that, having a violent relationship taught me about empowerment? It was dark, but I was glad I was there because, no, don't fuck with me or my kid. Yeah, I'll knock you out. And then you got the good news coming your way, something that's emotionally fulfilling. This could be pregnancy, if not you and your family. Good news, a message, an offer, study, education. I am seeing, look at that, God's hand coming out of a cloud, giving you new opportunities. The Ace of Wands is inspiration, creative projects, new opportunities, new choices coming your way, and things are going to start to speed up for you real quick. The Chariot is a new car, but you need to stop procrastinating. So with the Chariot in your reading, it's taking action, the new journey, and it represents, like I said, a new vehicle. You are going to have so much abundance, but you have to persevere and get out of this locked in self-imprisonment energy. It's like get out of your own way so the universe can come in and do what it's supposed to do so you can fulfill your life purpose Because everybody goes, why am I here? What am I doing in this earth? Why am I here? To love, to give, to receive, to experience, to learn, for your soul to evolve and grow. So when we die, we've learned so much so we can ascend to the ascended masters like Jesus and Muhammad and Buddha and Krishna and Shiva. We're raising up to this frequency. That's why we're all here, right? We're all born in and then we die. We're not going to be here forever. Who the fuck wants that? I didn't want to come back into this body when I left my body when they opened heart surgery me on for the fourth time. Absolute abundance is yours. Ideas that you want to give birth to. Absolute blessings. Absolute abundance is in your energy. You're also going to be signing a contract at some point. I am seeing good karma with you, Nadama. So good karma, cause and effect, win-win situation, balancing of the scales, truths coming out, signing of a document. If it's not a new house, it's a new car or a new home. One of the above, all of the above. Your guided message is... You can't make this shit up. Release. It says, let go of what no longer serves you. Haven't we been talking about that? There comes a time when we must be brave and let go. Remember, letting go of the old makes way for the new. Embrace the release. Trust. What did I just say? In divine. Trust in divine. Trust and believe me. Right, the star signs that are around you are Libra, Cancerian, Taurus, and Pisces and Scorpio in your energy. So I hope that helps you in some way. Love and light to you, love and light to you. If anybody's interested in getting a reading like I just gave to Nadama, it is the meteor shower in the corner of the screen. I've just pinned it on the gift box below. Once the meteor shower pops up on the screen with your name, you'll bypass the 77 people in the room. So I'm going to go back and forth from people who are following me and people who are not following me. So copy and paste your question, guys. Okay, Maria, will James show up this weekend and help? Maria, will James show up this weekend and help? Maria, will James show up this weekend and help? Maria, will James show up this weekend and help? I got a yes. I do see this person coming in. I don't know if you're going to be extremely satisfied with this person, but the answer to this question is yes. I feel yes. Let's give you a guided message, Maria. What does Maria need to know? Meditate and contemplate. This is something that you need to be doing anyway, aside from whatever James is doing. Will Max find a place to live in a couple of weeks? Will Max find a place? CJ, will Max find a place? I feel like the energy is a little bit stuck, to be honest. There might be a little bit of a delay to it. I mean, you will find something eventually, but there is a bit of a delay to it. This is moving, traveling, relocating. But the Six of Swords, there's a delay here because that is a movement card. Your guided message is the energy is gaining momentum, but not yet. Not yet. You will go, but there's just a bit of a delay. Will the letter that I wrote my ex-brother-in-law and my ex-husband be received well? Gina, will it be received well? I don't know about this. I've got really stubborn energy with both of them. Very slow to movement, very immature way of thinking. I think they'll evolve and they will figure out what you were trying to say, but it will be later on. It just feels like, depending on what state of mind or what energy feel they're in when they receive this letter, it depends on that. But at the minute, I just feel like, I don't know if it's going to be received well. I don't know about this. What's your guided message, Gina? Bring love into the situation. So make sure you send the energy of love to them so they do receive it well. I am going back and forth now for people who are following me and people who are not following me. So everybody's going to get an opportunity to get a reading. If you would like to bypass the 78 people in the room, it is the meteor shower that will get you an 11 card reading. And you can watch your reading again on my YouTube channel in about a week. Will Joan contact you after the last conversation? Yusra. I don't think so. I feel like this person hasn't evolved past whatever happened between the both of you. It feels like this person is still learning a lot of lessons. It feels like this person is in their ego. It feels like this person doesn't want to work on things. It feels like this person is a bit, oh, there you go, the devil card. Focusing on the problems and not on the solution. I got a no with this one. Sorry, hon. Why don't you guys get a pregnancy test to double check? Are you pregnant? Are you with the right person? I got a no, but you're supposed to have a son later on. Are you with the right person? For now, yeah. I feel like you wouldn't ask that question if you feel like you were with the right person. Like, I would know if I'm with the right person, and I don't need no stranger to tell me if I'm with the right person. It's a knowing. So I feel like you're with the right person for now, but there seems to be another opportunity around love for you, maybe later on in the future. For now, this is your person. You might need each other to heal each other, to stabilize each other. But in terms of long term, I'm not sure about this. What will my future with Chris hold? Faith. What will your future with Chris hold? You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You don't need to gift me to get a reading. But if you would like to bypass everybody in the room, it is the meteor shower that I pinned on the corner of the screen for an 11 card reading. And you can watch your reading on my YouTube channel whenever you want. Okay, what does the future hold? I honestly don't actually like the emotion around it. Can't tell you what to do though, because God has blessed you with free will to stay or not to stay, to go or not to go, to do or not to do. That's up to you. Number 444 is relevant in this connection. Something could awaken you in 4 days. It could end in 4 days, weeks, months, or the fourth of a month. But in terms of what the energy will bring you, it feels like you want marriage, a higher form of commitment, a leveling up of the connection. However, what I am seeing is somebody's heart chakra is blocked in and not really open for expansion. I'm also seeing that you might need to pay attention to the blessing in disguise, because you might be focusing on the situation. And I feel like you're focusing on all the things that could go wrong, has gone wrong, may go wrong. I feel like when I'm connecting into your energy, you're the only one that might want to work on this relationship with Chris. And later on down the line, you may find that Chris is not looking for what you're looking for. It just feels like there's something just feels a bit disconnected here. And I don't know if this is you or Chris. Tiffany, will I be okay for money until I get a full-time job? Tiffany, money is an energy frequency, and you can manifest money whenever you want, and manifest it in the energy of love and not fear and worry and anxiety. If you worry about money and finances and you're in the lack mindset, you are trying to manifest money from a place of fear and anxiety. That will create a problem, and it's going to take longer to get to you, Tiffany. Angels, guides, loved ones, will Tiffany be okay for money until you get a full-time job? I got a yes with this, but your emotions are going to create a problem. If you keep focusing on the problem, you're going to create a problem. I've got 2 masculines around you. If they're not here yet, Tiffany, they could help you. There could be somebody around work. Oh, sorry, there's 3 people around you. So I've got the Knight of Wands, I've got the Knight of Swords, and I've got the King of Coins. So I feel like there's going to be people that are going to come and help you in regards to this situation. But I do feel like your thoughts create your reality. So watch it. What does the future hold for you and Jason? Debs. What does the future hold for you and Jason? Angels, guides, loved ones, what does the future hold for you and Jason? All right, here we go. What does the future hold for you and Jason? I think you guys are going to move on from each other. I think you have another opportunity for love. If you asked me about Jason before, what did I tell you? It just feels like there could be third-party situations, and again, a third party doesn't have to be me, my man, and another woman. It could represent that family members, money, insecurities get in the way. I just feel like this is a moving on card, the Six of Swords, necessary changes, movement, traveling, relocation. Anchoring your question is the Lover's card, which means you have a choice between the one that you're talking about, Jason, and someone else. The Lover's card always says that somebody thinks they're with their soulmate, but really somebody else is coming in. Did Jess, I was trying to pin you up. You are my super fan. Did Skylar and I learn something while she was in hospital? I never left her and Dad never showed up. You're asking me if you and Skylar learned something. Did you learn something? I don't know what you learned. Do you mean did Skylar learn something? You have to tell me what you learned from this situation. I think if anyone learned, it was you. You're the one who learned about empathy and love and being there for somebody in like a crisis situation. You're the one that everybody relies upon. You may have learned that you're the one that's always giving and you get nothing in return. So healthy boundaries. You need to work on self. So I do feel like if anyone's learned anything, it should have been you. A personal issue reaches resolution. That is your guided message. You have to tell me if you're the one that learned something. You can tell me that. Marilyn, will I ever hear from April this weekend? Will I hear from April this weekend? And you guys, loved ones, will you hear from April this weekend? All right, here we go. You don't need to tap the screen. You don't need to like, share, or subscribe. I got a yes, but I don't like the energy around it. There might be some conflict, sleepless nights, anxiety, depression around you and or the person that you're talking about. I feel like this person is a bit cutthroat, brutally honest. I feel like as I'm connecting to you, have another opportunity and a choice in terms of a connection or a relationship. I just feel like this could end badly. This person is coming out as immature, cutthroat, and stoic and cold. If you'd like to get on my list and bypass the 95 people in the room, it is the meteor shower that I pinned on the corner of the screen. And I'm going to pin it on the bottom of the screen. So if you would like to get on my list and bypass everyone in the room, it is the meteor shower. That will get you 11 cards and you can watch your reading again on my YouTube channel. And it will be there forever and ever. Amen. All right, here we go. Aliand, will I find love again? No, you're going to be all on your own till the day that you die. Of course you're going to find love again. What the hell do you think this is? Of course you're going to find love again, Aliand. Will you find love again? You're going to meet somebody at a party, a social event. I feel like you need to be hanging around with the right crowd of people. You need to get out of like your normal routine. Put your energy out there. But I also feel like you've got to get rid of any insecurities that you're holding on to and carrying heavy burdens that you're holding on to. This is the best card in the deck. This card represents children, material happiness, joyous outcome, success, and victory. So once the sun comes out in somebody's reading, that is an absolute blessing. So do I think that you're going to find love again? Duh. Obviously. 1111. What do you need to know? And guys, loved ones, what does 1111 need to know, please? In love and light. What does 1111 need to know? I don't know if I need to tell you what this means, 1111. You've been following me forever. So what the hell do you think this means? I'll shuffle the cards. You saw it, right? So this represents children, grandchildren, depending on your age, material abundance, happiness, joyous outcome, success, victory, and blessings. If you could learn to get out of your ego and get out of your head, and learn to just let certain things bypass you and not be in fight and flight mode to some degree, or stress hormones are being activated, let go of the shit that you don't need to hold on to, because the death card indicates a big change, new beginnings, a rebirth, and transformation. Anchoring your reading, you've got the 10 of Wands, letting go of any heavy burdens that you're holding on to. Anyone else's heavy burdens that you're holding on to. Love and light this situation, love and light their asses, and send them on their merry way. Look at that! The end of a tough cycle begins, or approaches, shall I say. So with the Sun card, and then you got that card, it looks real good. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to gift me. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not have to follow me to get a reading. Copy and paste your question. Copy and paste. Copy and paste. If I'm drawn to you and you don't follow me, like I am with Double Trouble, Evelyn, my guide's highlighted your name, Evelyn. That's why I'm reading for you. Then I'll read for you. If you are a member or a super fan, you can ask me as many questions as you like on my lives and during my lives only. And super fans will get me 2 days of the week. And you get a guided message with every question that you ask me. Evelyn, will I get a pay increase? Will you get a pay increase? Not yet. There is good news around it, but there's a bit of a delay around it as well. I also feel like you might not be there for long. You're going to be like, what's she talking about? I love my job. But then I don't really like it. I don't love it. I just like it. But this is like moving. The Six of Swords always represents a transition, necessary change, relocating, or a move. Maybe you feel, Evelyn, that you're working your ass off for jack shit. And then you're going to go, do you know what? I'm going to go where I've been recognized. Like where I'm recognized. I'm going to go where they actually value my energy. So you guys can piss off. You know, that sort of energy. Sabrina, is my job safe? Company just sold new investor to a new investor. Sabrina, I was trying to pin you up, but it wouldn't let me. Is your job safe? It is safe, but you're supposed to have your own business. Sorry, love. If you don't have your own business, Sabrina, then you need to be the boss of the company that you're working for. If you're not, then you need to think about that. Queen of Coins is self-sufficient, domestically skilled, jack of all trade. The Nine of Cups talks about wish fulfillment and good health. I got the King of Cups anchoring your reading. You might be collaborating with somebody else at some point. I just feel like you need to reevaluate where you're currently working. Yeah, TikTok's being an asshole. It's not allowing me to pin up certain people. Will Leon offer commitment? Ida. Will Leon offer commitment? Ida. Will Leon offer commitment? Will Leon offer commitment? No. I mean, you're hoping and wishing and praying, and maybe one day you're going to get married, but it looks to me like this person's in the lack mindset. They don't have enough. They're not enough. They're in victim mentality. They're focusing on the past situations, all the pain that's happened to them in the past. It's like, get over it already. Not everything is as it seems with this person, Leon. There's a hidden element about this person that you may or may not know about. When you figure it out, you might not like it. And you might be like, oh my God, I just dodged a bullet. So just saying. If you'd like to get on my list and you would like to bypass everybody in the room, it is the meteor shower. The meteor shower will get you in the corner of the screen. The meteor shower will get you on my list and will get you 11 cards, and you bypass the 152 people in the room. Oh my God. You don't need to tap the screen. You don't need to like. You don't need to share or subscribe to get a reading. You don't have to follow me to get a reading. Just copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you, I will read for you. You do not need to follow me to get a reading. But if you would like to bypass the 148 people in the room, again, it is the meteor shower in the corner of the screen right there. Kruna, will there be travel for me for work reasons? Yes, darling, 100%. 100%. Expand. I don't know if this is a good thing. Maybe you're thinking, no! But this represents expansion, collaboration, commerce, and 100% travel. It seems like you're not really sure about this. This could be activated, Kruna. This energy could activate in 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, or the third of a month. And then you've also got the 6 of Wands, which represents victory in this. Victory in this energy. Hi, Ophelia. Anika, will my new school go well? Why would it not? Why are you ready trying to create a problem in your mind, sending out into the ether, so that thing that you're thinking about will activate itself somewhere in your future? Good thoughts, guys. Positive thoughts. Positive thoughts go a long way. Will the new school go well? It will go well if you can balance yourself and find a positive way to look at things and stop going in your head, going back and forth about something's going to go wrong. What happens if somebody doesn't like me? Who gives a shit? If somebody doesn't like you, it's not your job to convince them to love you. They can piss off. Mo, when will closing be? Situation with buyer, paperwork. When? Mo, angels, guides, loved ones. Three days, weeks, months, third of a month. 333. You're going to see that number everywhere you go. If you haven't seen it yet, you're going to see it. 3, 3. The person in question is slow to movement, money orientated, but yes, it will happen. Look at that. Prosperity lies ahead. Mo, you got this, girl. Don't worry about it. Ophelia, guidance. Ophelia, guidance, and energy check on the chef. Let's get an energy check on the chef. Ophelia, angels, guides, loved ones. Energy check on the chef. Ooh, I feel like it's nice. I don't see anything. Oh, maybe I do. I'm sorry. It just feels like it will be nice for now. Just don't go into it like, you know, with certain expectations. Like go in it for fun or for a little boom boom, but don't like get your expectations too high, because anchoring your reading is the Ten of Swords and it looks like it could be problematic later on. I do feel on the other side of this person, there's the equal balance of give and take. There is money, so what you put out, money, time, love, and energy is coming back to you, and some sort of fulfillment in your energy, Ophelia. Fulfillment, emotionally fulfillment, a more happy home sort of energy frequency. That's what I'm seeing. Oh, look at that. A new start is coming. A younger masculine. Get in there, girl. Go and tap it out. Just saying. Go and have some fun with it. Don't take it too seriously, though. If you'd like to get on my list and you'd like to bypass the 120 people in the room, it is the meteor shower. That will get you on my list, and that will get you 11 cards, and I will post up this live on my YouTube so you can watch it later on forever and ever. Amen. You do not need to follow me. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. Just copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you, I'll read for you. Members and subscribers can ask me as many questions as they like on my lives and during my lives only. And super fans will always get a guided message and get me 2 days of the week. Right. Rochelle, do you see reconciliation for Mike and you? No. This person is cutthroat, third-party situations, brutally honest, can ice you out whenever they want to ice you out. It just feels like you're thinking that there's some sort of soulmate energy, like you guys are going to be together and you're supposed to be together, but this person is like, I want options. I've got to know with this. Delphine, I don't think I can pin you up. Any good news coming in August? Will Yanis contact you? Delphine, will Yanis contact you? I do feel like this person will contact you. I feel like you have unfinished business and unfinished karma. I feel like you might need to collaborate or work with each other on something. It could be a friendship. It could be the conversation. That's why you're going to contact. That's why this person will contact you. But I also feel like I don't think it's meant to be something that's forever. I also see travel and relocation with you, juggling of two situations, maybe juggling of two jobs. But I am seeing the Wheel of Fortune does represent good karma and a turning point, travel and relocation, a shift. Shit. A shift in the energy. So the energy looks good for next month because Wheel of Fortune is with you. Prosperity towards Josh. I don't know what that question is. I don't understand it. Are you sending prosperity to Josh? That's a really nice thing of you to do. That's very nice for you to do. I don't know what this means. Prosperity together with Josh. Are you asking me this? Is there prosperity with Co-Ross? To some degree there will be prosperity, but I don't think it's a long-term thing. To some degree there will be prosperity. Yes, it will be good for a certain amount of time, but then it will start to fizzle out for you and or the person that you're talking about. Because the Five of Cups is emotional uncomfortability, discontentment, sadness, feeling lost, alone, feeling unloved. I'm in this relationship. And then the Moon card signifies that you don't know what's going on with this person. There is a hidden element about this person that you don't know about. You better watch it. There's something that I don't know about this. Well, Mike and I reconnect soon. Laurie. This person's coming out as money orientated and a workaholic. And you won't be the first person in the front of their mind. You're somewhere in the back there, probably number 7 thing that they're thinking about. There is going to be a reconnect, but it's because you have healing abilities, Laurie, and you're the one that can heal this person on some shape or form, some emotional level in some way. You will not be satisfied in the long run with this reconnect, and you will move forward. 7 of Swords is cheating, lies, deception, and betrayal, shady ass energy. Don't know about this. I will never promote anyone to go somewhere. I will tell you exactly what I see and feel. And it is up to you what you do with what I see and feel. God has blessed you with free will. To stay or to go, to do or not to do, that is the question. It's entirely up to you. Lost my job. Will I find another soon? Congratulations, darling. When you lose your job, it's the universe's way of saying to you, you're not on your soul's path. Or you've been on a certain path for too long and now you're going to have to find your own business. You have to make your own business. You have to do something that you love to do and stop going for a job because it's good money or it's close to home. Start investing in things that you love to do. Learn, educate yourself, expand your energy. You are bigger than this job and you will come into this earth to do something that fulfills your soul. Now, if you're doing a job that doesn't fulfill your soul and you were in that job Tanya, for all these years and you fucking hated it and it didn't pay you enough, but you stuck there anyway, this is why you lost it, because the universe was like, she's not listening. So we're going to have to do like the worst case scenario, which is lose your job. Look at this. You're going to be so abundant. Oh my God. The Empress is an abundant card. The Empress is mothering, loving, nurturing, pregnant with ideas, supposed to be a boss. If you ain't a boss, then you need to be one. And honey, I ain't worried about you. You're going to have lots of money. This is like my millionaire card. I'm not going to lie. The 10 of Coins represents legacy, leaving a legacy for your children, your grandchildren, retirement, inheritance, financial gain, prosperity. And the 10 of Cups talks about emotional fulfillment, contentment. This could all start to unfold for you in 10 days, 10 weeks, 10 months, or 10 for a month, depending on your situation and where your energy frequency is at. If you keep focusing on the problem is what it's going to be, isn't it? Can I get a reading? Feeling stuck and I can't shake it off. And who is this? Tracy Love? Tracy Love? Am I saying that right? Tracy Love. What does Tracy Love need to know? Please, in love and light. Tracy, love. What does she need to know? Oh, do you want to know why you feel a little bit low, Tracy, love? Do you want to know why you feel like the whole world is just like falling down in your head? It's because you're a healer. You got healing abilities, so you're absorbing everybody else's bullshit, from your family to your colleagues, your co-workers, to people who's at school, wherever the hell it is that you're doing, and you're absorbing everybody else's bullshit, but you're stronger than you think you are, and you need to do some self-love and unconditional love and have the respect to tell everyone to fuck off. You need to make sure that you're taking care of you, because you come first and everybody else is going to come in second. Now, the Judgment card is Archangel Gabriel. Whether you believe in him or not, it doesn't matter. He believes in you. The Judgment card is the wake-up call. Tracy, love. This represents clarity, the final decision, knowing what your life purpose is, knowing what you're here to do. But you do need, in order for mental clarity to get out of your head. Five of Swords always represents ego, negative energy, emotions. Seven of Coins represents money, stability. Everything that you planted is going to come to fruition, but patience is a virtue. Is the relationship over with Terrell? Is the relationship over with Terrell? Trini. Am I saying that right? Trini? It's over. And if it wasn't over, this person will continue to make you feel sad, abandoned, unloved, lonely, emotionally confused, feeling like you're not a choice but an option. You might have just dodged a bullet, because the Tower card represents upheaval, destruction, and the crumbling down of your world, and basically chaos. If the relationship is over, it's because your loved ones, your angels and your guides were like, oh, hell no, you don't belong in this relationship. This is bullshit. We got something better coming your way. That's what that means. Fadia, will Chris and I be in a relationship and have children together? Fadia, will Chris and you be in a relationship and have children? I don't like it. You will be in a relationship, but it's not going to be all magic and daisies. I feel like emotional confliction. I feel like emotionally drained. I feel like mentally challenged in this relationship. I feel self-imprisonment, restricted and isolation. I feel like I'm praying for something and then I regret what I've asked for. I feel like I'm the Queen of Coins and the only one that's putting and investing time and energy into this relationship, and it's only me on my own, not doing anything. I don't like it. I can't tell you what to do, sweetheart. You got to do what you got to do, but that's what I'm picking up as I'm connecting into the energy between the both of you. What does my future hold, Cat? Whatever you put it, whatever you put there. I want a happy home. I want health. I want love. I want abundance and prosperity. I believe it's so. It's mine. A belief system is very powerful. Whatever holds in your future is what you've signed up for in your soul blueprint. It's up to you. You must have prayed and wished and asked the universe for something, and the universe has heard your call. A vehicle, travel and relocation, the balancing of the yin and yang, choice of two things, but you got to get your emotions upright. You have to get out of this negative way of thinking, or thinking that life is just a string of unfortunate events. It's a load of bullshit. We have free will, so we can choose to be happy or choose to be miserable. It's really up to us. If you would like to get on my list and you would like to bypass everybody in the room, it is the meteor shower that I've just pinned on the corner of the screen. It's also down there. So once you click on that button, the meteor shower will pop up on the screen with your name, and you'll bypass the 127 in the room and get a reading straight away. Melanie, love reading for you, please. Oh, Melanie. Melanie, what does Melanie need to know? What does Melanie need to know? Melanie Aries. What does Melanie need to know? You're a healer, sweetheart, and you need to make sure you're hanging around with the right sort of people. If you're hanging around with energy vampires, you're going to feel like energy drained. This does tell me that you need to do some self-love. I am feeling emotional discomfort, or I'm uncomfortable emotionally because of my, I don't know, external world to some degree. I also feel like you're supposed to be traveling, relocating, or moving, but there's a delay to it because I feel like you might be juggling too much, and there's a need for you to find a sense of balance. Balance and harmony is key to all things. Travel and connect. Will I finally have a pregnancy that gives me a living child? Well, sweetheart, if you're stressed out or worried about something, did you know there is a soul contract with you and I've lost 3 kids. So did you know that there was a soul contract with your soul and the soul of that child, them children, however many children you've lost? And what happens is the agreement would be, Mum, I don't want to come in right now. I just want to know what it feels like to be in the stomach, and then I'm out. And I'll come in maybe 7 years later, 2 years later, because that soul just isn't ready. Or that soul will recognize that your physical body isn't ready because of anxiety, stress, depression, fear, all of the sad words, bad words. And when your body is in that sort of energy frequency, the soul, you cannot sustain a soul in the vessel for you to carry this soul. So what I've learned is if a soul doesn't come into the physical world, it will come in again later on at some point. You're going to have a little girl at some point. Stop focusing on the negative things of it. Focus on the girl. Focus on the positivity of it all. What does she look like? What does her little feet look like? What does her hair smell like? Like, focus on her. Frankie, is there still time to be with B in the future? Is somebody dying, Frankie? Who's dying here? Is there still time to be with Frankie? What, the person... Okay, let me talk about time frames and death. Okay, I died, so I can say it. Died and came back. Open heart surgery 4 times, yeah? 9 hours long. So, you give your power to the doctor. The doctor tells you got 3 months to live, and you're going, oh no, I got 3 months to live, oh fuck. And you give that person and you relinquish your power, and then you die in 3 months, and then it's like, oh, I'm the one who had the power all this time. So it's like you have got to make sure that you don't give your power or relinquish your power to someone. Do the healing first. Do heal yourself, because they told me, or shall I say they told my mum and my dad, that I wasn't going to live past 8 years old. Really? Because I'm 45. So when I was 8, I did not yet have my 4th open heart surgery. The second time they opened me up here, they told my mum and dad I was not going to live past 8 years old. Well, I'm 45. Is somebody dying, Frankie? I don't think so. If there is no future between you and the person in question, it's because there's something toxic about this person that you may or may not know about. The devil card represents addiction, greed, compulsion, manipulative energy, codependent on someone, or someone codependent on you. Or you codependent on this person. This person's also going to be... I know it's about love and not dying, but the way that you rephrase these, the way that you said this question is there still time? Like there's a time frame on it. So for me, a time frame is something wrong with someone. So it's the way that you said the question. So this person, whoever this is, if you and this person doesn't get together, it's because of something toxic. So I got a no. And you're not the only person in this person's life. Because from what I can see here is that there are 2 queens. So one of them must be you, but then there's somebody else that you may or may not know about. And that's probably where the toxicity is coming from. That's probably where the toxic energy is. And then you don't know about it. Abby, will I relocate to Ryder next year to work at RA? All right, let's have a look and see. Will you relocate? I got a no with this. The world card is a travel card. It's upside down. The 8 of Wands is a travel card. It's upside down. It just feels like there is something around this situation that you can't see clearly. You know, the universe will always try to save you from a fate worse than death. I know that sounds a bit scary, but it's like, it's true. So some people are like, oh, I didn't get to work on time. There was like a delay and an accident. And has it ever occurred to you that delay was there to save you from something worse? I got to know with this, honey, and I got something better coming in for you. Can you please confirm if I'll open my permanent jewelry business this year? Amora, honey, I don't need to confirm. You affirm that shit. I didn't know I was going to have 100,000 followers when I started doing tarot. I was like, who the fuck is going to want a reading from me? It turns out more than 100,000 people. You never know where it's going to take you. Just jump in and have some fun, man. Let the universe take you where you need to go, man. Just enjoy the ride. You don't need me to affirm it. Oh, but I will. There you go. Ace of Cups. New beginnings, emotional contentment. Everything you put out that you invested in is going to come back to you, because the Six of Coins is payback's a bitch. I got a yes with this, Amora. Go for it, darling. Rizwan. Oh, why can't I pin you up? This is so annoying. If you would like to bypass the 111 people in the room and you would like a guaranteed 11 card reading, it is the meteor shower that I've pinned on the bottom of the screen. That will get you on my list, and that will get you 11 cards. I do post all of my lives on my YouTube channel, so if you would like to watch your reading again, you can check it out in about a week's time. My name is the same across all social media platforms, and I only really have TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. All right. I couldn't see Rizwan. I'm so sorry. Where are you? Is my landlord T a good person? What does he think of me? Who gives a shit? Who cares what your landlord thinks about you? Your landlord is there to make money. All they want is a body filling that place and space so they can pay their bills at the end of the month. Is your landlord a good person? I think he's a bit egotistical, narcissistic, money orientated, controlling, loves money and only money. What does this person think about you? They don't even think about you at all. You're just another tenant. Who gives a shit what they think? Learn well. The World card. Learn well. Learn well. Sarah, will I have a good time with Wayne tomorrow? Sarah, will I have a good time with Wayne tomorrow? Why don't you set the intention? Like, are you already thinking, Sarah, that something is going to go wrong? Because if you're thinking it, you're saying it, you're feeling it, then you might not have a good time if that's what you're thinking. Your words are co-creating something. Like, are you in doubt that you might have a good time? Queen of Swords is thinking negatively. I mean, set the intention. Look at the Star card. Wish that it's going to go well. Star card is a wish fulfillment card. Wish it well. Chantel, will my labourer start in a couple of days? Are you done, sweetheart? Yeah? Get it fucking out of me. Are you done? Are you done with it? It's just like, I can't do it no more. Go crazy. Will it happen soon? Chantel, will it happen soon? It will, sweetheart. Baby's coming, man. Chantelly, baby's coming the next couple of days. Ready to come out. Ready and quickly ready to come out. You've been patiently waiting, and this child's ready to come into the world. I do see it. You're the one that's going, maybe this won't happen, maybe it will, maybe it won't, maybe it will. When will it happen? But it will happen. Do I have any blessings coming soon, Manda? Why does your blessings have to be a day away? Why can't your blessings be in the now moment? You're thinking wrong. Have I got any blessings coming soon? Your blessings will always be a day away because you believe it so. and beliefs, and your belief system is really, really powerful. Yeah, it's a day away. It will always be a day away because you don't believe it's today. You believe it's somewhere in the future. So the Three of Wands talks about expansion. It talks about you're supposed to be traveling. You're supposed to have all of these ideas. You're supposed to be collaborating with certain people. You're supposed to be taking action on something. You need to rest, recover, recuperate, peace of mind, solitude sort of energy. But it just feels like you should think about blessings in the now moment. There's no future. I might not wake up tomorrow. What am I worrying about tomorrow? There's no past. I can't go back to the past. Why am I thinking about it? There's only the now moment, and that's it. Louise, any messages for the month of August? JT Boutique, Louise. Make sure that you are doing everything that you love and you're feeling more confident and self-assured. Make sure that you're giving birth to these ideas. The Wheel of Fortune talks about good karma, a turning point, travel and relocation, expansion and movement. I am seeing this around you. So I feel like I've got good energy around you, Louise. I say yes. The energy looks good around you. I don't see anything untowards. Juanisha, will Valentine realize and come back to you and want a relationship, please? Juanisha, look, I don't like the energy around this person, Juanisha. I think this person is a good talker and not a walker. I think this person is capable of hurting you again. I think this person has their heart chakra blocked. I personally, if you were like my sister or my friend, be like, stay away from this person. This is take a leap of faith card. I highly recommend that you don't. I think the universe has separated you for a reason. Layla, does H still want you? And guys, loved ones, does H still want you? If you would like to get on my list and you would like to get an in-depth reading and bypass the 121 people in the room, it is the meteor shower that will get you 11 cards and get you on my list. This person still wants you for sexual pleasures, nothing more. Somewhere in the future, Layla, it will end permanently. I don't like this person for you, Layla. The energy doesn't feel right to me. Will I move to Ireland, please, Samantha? Will Samantha move to Ireland? Am I saying that right? Ireland? Ireland? Island? Fuck a duck. All right, here we go. Will I move to Ireland? Yes, you will. You just need to get out of the way and let everything unfold the way it's supposed to unfold. Tune in to your higher self. This is your intuition. I've got soulmate energy around you, a partnership around you when you're over there. But right now, I feel like you might be drowning your emotions and you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. At the end of the tunnel. Salma, will things get better for me soon? Why does it have to be soon? Again, something is going to get better somewhere in the future. Why can't it get better now? Why does it have to be in the future? Salma, will things get better for you soon? It's going to get better for you soon, Salma, when you cut out all your bullshit, cut out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people, and say what you mean and mean what you say. I see an older masculine around you. You need to hang around with people that love and support you and hang around with the right people. Basically, find your soul tribe. You do not need to gift me. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not need to follow me to get a reading. All right, I'm going to stay on for another 15 minutes and I'm out because my ass is hurting me. I need to go and cook. So when my alarm clock goes off, I'm leaving, guys. Here we go. Mariah, does she really like me or just playing mind games? Mariah. And it's just like honey. Does he really like you or is he just playing games? I don't like him. Sorry. What the fuck? The devil card is toxicity, sexually bound, addiction, greed, compulsion, manipulative energy, codependent on someone, creating a tower moment. I don't fucking think so. Mariah, you on fire, girl. You need to stay away from this person. I don't like it. But I can't tell you what to do because you got free will and God has blessed you with free will. So you got to do what you got to do. It's up to you. I don't like it. It's the devil card after all. Hello? If you'd like to get on my list, I'm leaving in 14 minutes and 5 seconds. I need to cook and my ass is hurting. It is the meteor shower that I pinned on the bottom of the screen. Once you hit that button, the meteor shower should pop up on the screen with your name. And then I will add you to my list and you will bypass the 97 people in the room. Here we go. Laurie, is Ron going to or think of ending our connection? Yes, there might be third-party situations. You might have to go inwards and really think about this connection. The 10 of Wands represents that this person and or you is carrying heavy burdens and you need to let go of this heavy burden, basically. I don't like it, Laurie. I don't like it. Is my relationship with her over for good or is there a comeback? Over for good? Sarah, over for good. Over for good. It is over for good. This person can cut you out easy because they know how you feel about them. So they'll be like, I can come and go with that person anytime I want because I know that how they feel about me. And I know, look at this. The devil card is anchoring the reading, man. Bye. Love and light his ass and send him on his way. I would not reconcile with this person ever again. Addiction, greed, compulsion, manipulative, codependent energy, sexually bound. This person is immature and needs to grow up and can ice you out and cut you out at any point. I don't like it. I don't like this person's energy, man. Hell no. I can never tell people what to do, though. It's your life. It's your life. Will my boyfriend and I have a future? Faresh. I cannot pronounce your name. I'm so sorry. Faresh. Will you and your boyfriend have a future? I don't know about this. There seems to be some heavy burden that you and or your partner is carrying around in that body of yours. And the problem with the heavily burdensome card is that it will seep out to everybody around them. So I do feel like as I'm connecting to you, you might get the answers that you need around you and your boyfriend in 10 days, weeks, months, or the 10th of a month. Somebody in this connection is looking for a happy family, emotional contentment, love and support, the marriage and the kids. But somebody else might be saying these words, but they're not actually feeling it. You need to really step back and think about this. I always say this to everybody. If there is a red flag, pay attention to it. Because red flags mean something. I'm leaving in 10 minutes and 50 seconds. Astrid, will I get a job as a teacher in the Netherlands soon? Astrid. Oh, yeah, look at that. Travel, relocation, material abundance, happiness, joyous outcome, success, victory. Your heartaches and pains and all the things that you want to manifest is all of a sudden going to see its way out and you're going to have exactly what you want. So, yes, Astrid is the answer to your question. For those of you who just got into the room, I'm leaving in 10 minutes. If you would like to get an in-depth reading and you would like to bypass the 106 people in the room, it is the meteor shower that I pinned in the corner of the screen, or it's in the gift box below. But I am leaving soon. Oh, I need to cook. Aries Miranda. After our talk, will it get better for us, our family? I don't know about this. It's not just talking. You got to do the talking and you got to do the walking. And both of you have to give equally. The 6 of coins upside down is somebody who's going to give more time and energy to the situation and to the family more than the other one. It just feels like there's so much back and forth energy with this situation. Whatever's going on between you and this person, there's so much going on. It's like up and down, back and forth. And it's so, there's too much. I don't know. Both of you have to work at it in order for it to thrive and grow. It has to be both. It can't just be one. Rosie, will M reach out with an apology? Why do you think apologies create closure? It doesn't, because the act of what they did doesn't disappear with an apology. It just doesn't. Will M reach out with an apology? Will M reach out with an apology? Yeah, but not when you want it. It's going to be like in this person's time. They're slow to movement, really stubborn, money orientated, focusing on the coin. They may come and apologize to you, but you might get an apology in a couple of months, in a couple of years' time. It just feels like it's not going to give you the closure that you need. Will I get a job soon and will money be coming to you? I don't chase money, I attract money. I don't chase money, I attract money. That should be your mantras every time you wake up. You are rewiring the brain from lack to abundance. You've got to tap into the highest part of yourself and start speaking words to manifest it into your reality. Money will come in. The King of Coins represents somebody that's going to help you around money. This could be the boss, the job offer, the pay rise, the promotion. But until then, you've got to raise your vibration and you've got to speak about finances like you already have what you need. MJ? Are you serious? He's so sweet. MJ, are you here? God bless you, man. Are you here, MJ? I'm leaving in 6 minutes, guys. If you would like to get an in-depth reading, now is the time. It's the meteor shower in the corner for 11 cards. Angels, guides, loved ones. I don't know whether you're here, MJ, but you've got like new beginnings coming your way, MJ. New beginnings, more opportunities, more money. You got to do some soul searching. I'm seeing study and education around you, MJ, and I'm also seeing love, honey. Love coming your way, the leveling up of a relationship, a connection, a commitment. I don't know. That was so sweet, whoever that was. MJ, I feel like maybe you shouldn't have said that because you might have like 30 people messaging you right about now. Adrian, you're on my list. All right, sweetheart, you just bypassed everybody. What would you like to know? Angels, guides, loved ones is for Adrian. What does Adrian need to know? Adrian, what is your reading about, sweetheart? I'm leaving in 5 minutes. If you would like to bypass everybody in the room, this is the time to do it. It is the meteor shower in the corner of the screen or in the gift box below. General. The first thing that I'm seeing is I'm hearing receptivity. I'm also seeing yellow, not yellow, orange again. So the orange represents the sacral chakra. I feel like there's a part of you, Adrian, that wants to pass this situation, wants to get through it. Lynn, Francis, you're on my list. I feel like there's a part of you, Adrian, that wants to go past whatever this situation is that you're going through. But I also feel, as I'm connecting to you, you have to be receptive to having blessings coming your way, because it seems to me like you're the kind of person that will give and never take. You need to learn how to take, Adrian. Yeah? If somebody wants to gift you and help you out, you need to fucking take it, because it's your turn. I also feel, as I'm connecting to you, clarity, truth is coming your way. Revelations is coming your way. I'm also seeing like having a specific room where you can meditate or go inwards and just take time to find joy, light and beauty in the simple things. That's what I try to do every day. I feel like find a place of peace in your energy. Yeah, in your environment that you live in, and make sure that you cultivate and keep it sacred. That's what you are supposed to be doing. Okay, sweetheart? So you need to focus on your solar plexus. No, your sacral chakra is what I'm seeing as I'm connecting to you, Adrian. All right, what does Adrian need to know? Adrian, angel guides, loved ones. This is for Adrian. Adrian. So do you remember when I said, okay, do you remember when I said to you, like, you want to pass whatever this is, right? You want to pass this. The devil card is restricting energy. The devil card always represents, and it's not what you think, guys. There's toxic energy all over the world. But to put it in a nutshell in tarot, I'm leaving soon, guys. I've got 2 more people to read, 1 more person to read. If you would like to get an 11 card reading, now is the time to get a reading. It is the meteor shower that will get you on my list for 11 cards. The devil card is addiction, obsession. Maybe you're obsessing on something that you have no power, no control over. So when you have no control over something, it should be out of control, out of mind. So the devil card always represents addiction, greed, compulsion, manipulative energy, codependent on someone or someone codependent on you, Adrian, and it's fucking draining as fuck. This also represents trauma and you holding on to some sort of trauma from the past. Why do you keep focusing on something that happened in the past? It's not like it's in the present. Or are you trying to manifest the thing from the past into the present to co-create it for the future? You need to cut them ties, cut the cords to things that doesn't emotionally fulfill you. You need to cut those cords of feeling heavily burdensome energy. You might be hanging around with people who are heavy energy, yeah? Energy vampires and soul-sucking critters, yeah? 10 of Wands represents exhaustion, tired, burdensome, carrying their burden as well as your own. And it's just like, I can't do this anymore. What needs to happen for us to disconnect from toxicities? Dis-ease of the physical heart, mind, body, and soul. Put dis-ease together. Disease, ailment, illnesses. Is that what we want, people? To listen to everybody else's bullshit drama, we absorb it and then we get sick? I don't fucking think so. Reevaluate who you allow into your life is what I say. And then Page of Swords. Be quiet. Just shut up, Adrian. If you're speaking negative words and thinking negative things and feeling negative emotions, you're going to co-create that into your existence. Words become things. The Page of Swords represents listening to chit-chat and gossip. Oh, you are never going to be able to that. You're never going to succeed. We've been programmed from birth to feel like we're never going to be successful through religion, culturing, the government, whatever. And it's like, no, if you believe in that thing, believe in that energy and you believe it so, then so shall it be, right? So you need to say what you mean and mean what you say and cut out negative thoughts, words, situations, and PayPal. And you need to hurry up and do this ASAP. The death card indicates for you divine intervention, big changes, endings, a rebirth, new beginnings, new opportunities coming your way. You're going to have to surrender, release, and let go of all your shit. Let the old you die and let the new you be reborn. That's what we're supposed to be doing. I am seeing a younger masculine around you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. Could be a lover or a friend. You'll know when this person gets here. The Lover's card does indicate an opportunity or a choice coming your way. I am seeing that you're supposed to have your own business. This is mastering your craft, creating a body of work, doing something that you love to do. Doing something that you love to do and making all that money. I'm seeing that you need to spend some time on your own, my love, and you need to do some soul searching. The Hermit. Leo, you're on my list. The Hermit card represents going within for that personal quest for truth and clarity. The Hermit card represents the soul searching, spiritual illumination. That is what this card represents. You've also got Archangel Gabriel with you. Archangel Gabriel is the one that's going to give you the clarity that you're looking for. Insight, clarity, truth, opportunities. Pay attention to your dreams and your visions. And also, Adrian, new beginnings, love, emotional contentment, the birth of a child, emotional fulfillment. Ace of Cups, that's the hand of God giving you love, fulfillment, blessings. Anchoring your reading is the Ace of Coins. You got a new job, pay rise, promotion, or an investment coming your way. An investment that you invested in something and it's going to promote some sort of abundance or some sort of blessing. So if you can get out of your own way and start surrendering to God, universe, and divine, and you don't have to believe in God to surrender. If you've got a family member on the other side, a loved one, a grandma, an aunt, whatever, surrender that energy to that love frequency and you receive what you want sooner rather than later. So your guided message as I'm connecting to you, Adrian. Oh, it fell out. Let's see. New pathway. New pathway. It says, new opportunities can present themselves in many ways at any time. You may have recently asked for help. If you are unsure of what to do, surrender to the universe and ask for help. Don't be afraid to take a leap of faith. Believe in yourself. It's too good, man. It's too good. It's so good. I got Capricorn, I got Gemini, I got Virgo, I got Scorpio on the table, as well as Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So I hope that helps you in some way. I am going to read for 2 more people and then I'm out. If you're interested in getting on my list before I leave, now's the time to do it, guys. It is the meteor shower. I pinned it on the bottom of the screen. Once you click on that button, the meteor shower will pop up on the screen with your name and you get added onto my list and you bypass everybody in the room. Lynn Francis, get over here. Angels and guides and loved ones, this is for Lynn. What does Lynn need to know, please, in love and light? Lynn Francis, my love, come to me. Do I want to use these cards? I do not. Do I want to use these cards? I do. Lynn, where you at, girl? Get over here. Angels, guides, loved ones for Lynn. What does Lynn need to know? Hi, honey. What's up? What can I do you for? Is it a general? Is it something specific? Do you have a specific question? What is it? Copy and paste, copy and paste. I've got 1 more person after Lynn and then I'm out. If you'd like to bypass everybody in the room, it is the meteor shower. I think I've been doing free readings for the past hour. Will things work out for F? And will I reconnect with my ex-friend Ella? Will things work out with F? I don't like it. And will you hear from your ex-friend Ella? I don't know about this. So I don't know what's going on between you and F, but it's supposed to end. Like, I don't know what's going on. Maybe you're holding on, like you're just holding on to the just a little bit of what it is that you have, like holding on for dear life. But it feels like at some point, if it doesn't end now, it will end at some point. For me, I would probably end up cutting the cord. And with the question around F, if it work out, the 10 of Swords is a painful ending and the Death card is an ending, finalized, done, over, moving on, new big things. new opportunities, a transformation. So I don't think, it's like you can work it out from now on for the next full couple of months, but it will end at some point. And in terms of your relationship with your friend, I just feel like she's too busy. Ella, not very happy in their personal life, tapping into their spirituality, worrying about children or kids. I don't see that either. All right, here we go. The other thing that I'm seeing around you, my love, is I've got goddess energy with you. And you have to be mindful of those fake people that are pretending or claiming to be your mate, but they're not. I'm also hearing that you're a clairsentient. So a clairsentient is somebody who can feel instincts. Your sensitivity is one of your superpowers. And there's a need for you to release something that doesn't serve you. Literally, Lynn, bury all the bullshit. And I'm also seeing a runner. So I don't know if somebody is running or chasing something. Are you chasing money, love, and abundance and friendship? Or it feels like you're running away from codependent, or someone is running away from codependent intimacy. And I also feel when I'm with you, Lynn, a wave of emotions, worry, and fear. And I feel like when I connect to your energy, you need to find some sort of reciprocity or balance in your energy. Just remember, if somebody isn't a good friend of you, they're a foe. You're foe or friend, foe. So be mindful about who you allow into your space, because as a clairsentient, you're going to be able, and an empath, you're going to be able to pick up on everybody's bullshit. Lynn, angels, guides, loved ones, this is for Lynn. What does Lynn need to know? All right. So I feel like when I'm connecting into your energy, there is that feeling of lack. I'm not enough. I don't have enough. Maybe it's me feeling like you don't have the security or the stability that you're looking for in life. But all you have to do is stabilize your internal world so your external world will follow. Because the Five of Coins always represents lack energy. I'm not enough. Maybe it's me. You're a healer. So you're an empath, like I said. The Strength card is the one who heals everybody but doesn't ever heal themselves. The Strength card represents that you have to start loving and taking care of yourself. You have to stop putting everyone first. You come first and everybody else has to come in second. That's the energy around you. The Queen of Wands is you getting your inspiration back, feeling more confident and inspired and feeling more self-assured within you. It's like doing things that you love to do and like don't hold on to all the old shit. Like get your fire and get in back your mojo. Be your authentic self. Fight for what you believe in. Fight for what is right. Don't ever change who you are to please somebody else, because when you die, you ain't taking them people with you. You're going all on your own. I feel like you might be going back and forth, juggling, multitasking, weighing up options. I feel like you're waiting for something before you make plans to travel, to relocate, or to move. You're going to see 10, 10, 10 everywhere you go and 2, 2, 2 everywhere you go. There's going to be opportunities and options coming your way, Lynn. So you might be juggling this one and that one, a new job or a new situation, studying and a job. But within these realms that I see for you, there is victory, success, and recognition. Boss mode energy, recognizing you for the good work and the love that you've given out. The Chariot is a new vehicle, but it's not only the new vehicle, it's the balancing of the yin and the yang. It's no more procrastinating. It's time to take action on the ideas that you want to give birth to. Stop holding back is what the universe is saying. You've been patient for too long and now the universe wants you to move forward. Whatever it is that you desire to do that makes you feel good, go for it, girl. Everything that you planted is going to come to fruition. Reap what you sow, energy. You worked hard and you grafted for this shit. And when am I going to see the reward? You will. But you need to find balance and harmony within self in order for it to manifest before your eyes today and not in your tomorrows. You've already been through too much bullshit in your life. The Tower card is upheaval, chaos, the struggle. It's like when I'm connecting into your energy, you might have been staying in a situation longer than you should have, Lynn Francis, and your intuition was saying to you, Lynn, it's time to leave this bullshit situation. And your ego goes, no, stay. I'm sure it's going to be fine. It's all going to work out. But your gut was going, you need to fucking go. And you didn't, right? So now the universe is asking you once again to walk away from something or someone that doesn't emotionally fulfill you, to love and light their asses and send them on their merry way. Your guided message for Lynn is, oh, you can't make this up, can you? You just can't, can you? Look at that. Embrace change. It says, be brave. Opportunities are coming your way. Don't be afraid of change. Believe in the divine. They have a greater plan. Let go of what no longer serves you. Let go of your past and say, I am ready. Tarot cards are phony. Why are you here then, DW8? Is it because you fancy me, is it? Yeah, bye. Love and light to you. Sending in your merry way. Like, piss off. Didn't your mother teach you to have some respect? Don't come into my live. I wouldn't go into your live and say that to you. That's fucking rude. Anyway, guys, Lynn Francis, I hope that helps you in some way, darling. I send you love and light, sweetie. Love and light to you. Leah, I'm leaving after Leah. So if anybody would like to get in, I've already been doing what? An hour and a half, 2 hours of free readings? It's already 4. What time did I start? I started at 2. So I've been doing 2 hours of free readings already. So if anybody would like to get on my list, because I'm leaving straight after Leah, it is the meteor shower. I've just pinned it on the bottom of the screen. When you hit that button, the meteor shower should pop up on the screen with your name, and you'll get on my list and you'll bypass everyone in the room. Otherwise, after Leah, I'm going. I need to cook. I've got shit to do, and my ass is hurting me. That's why I have to sit to the side. Leah. Oh. Do you think it's because my ass is too big, maybe? Maybe it's because I got a bubble butt? What is going to happen between? Oh, a lot of mercy. All right. What is going to happen between you and your person? The first thing that I'm seeing as I'm connecting to you is I've got a masculine energy full of authority. I don't know if this person's got tattoos or you got tattoos. So I've got tattoos somewhere. This person is looking for respect and recognition, Leah. This person wants to be seen and recognized. This person may have an egotistical energy attached to them, and I don't know about this. Be careful of what you're praying and what you're asking for. Oh. Because you might get what you're asking for and you might not like it in the end, Leah. Like if you're praying and asking for something to evolve between you and Daniel, you may get what you're asking for, but then you might not like it. You might end up mirroring each other. So everything that you don't like about yourself will come out in Daniel, and you're going to be like, why are you doing that? I don't like that. And then you're going to realize that what he's doing is something, because usually we end up attracting people who we are kind of like, you know, and we're supposed to learn. And how is that going? How is it going? Seeing any red flags at the minute? Or is it going like, are you optimistic about all of the shit that's already happened and I'm going to just like put it under the rug? And you're going to be positive about it? Is that what you're doing? Oh. Somebody needs to come and step on my hips. All right, here we go. You need to listen to your gut, your solar plexus. This is what I'm saying, girl. Red flags. He's still very close and it's hard to determine what he's planning. I don't like that. That makes me uncomfortable. This is somebody who wants recognition and respect and likes control. It's like you can be as optimistic as you like, but if you've already seen a red flag, then something probably isn't fucking right. And that's why you have to listen to your intuition. What did you say? When I get him a few tequilas, everything comes out. What do you mean? In a good way or a bad way? What do you mean? Because usually when you're drinking some sort of spirit, it makes you fucking weird. No offense. I've seen it happen. He starts talking, it's good. Oh, well, fill him up then. Hell, fill him up. I used to drink, but I don't drink because I've seen what people, I know why they call it spirit. I died. I see these things. I know. I think he figured out my tricks. He's figured out your tricks, did he? Oh, Lord of mercy. All right, here we go. Unfortunately, this body wasn't made to drink. Like, as soon as I hit my 30s, downhill from there. I could take a couple of drinks and I think I'm a bad bitch. And then it's like, takes me 7 days to recover. It's like my body was not able to sustain any alcohol. So I was puffing on the weed a little bit. But it was like, even that was giving me heart palpitations. And I realized that I'm not allowed to drink or smoke. So, you know, fuck off. Let me have some chocolate instead. Oh, no, but I can't even do that. Because chocolate gives me fucking migraines. So fuck you. Oh, fuck off. I can't fucking win, can I? What outlet can I have? Going to the gym, walking on the fucking treadmill? Sucks ass. But it's true. Here we go. Energy between you and Daniel. Energy between you and Daniel. Angels and guides and loved ones, this is for Leah. I am leaving after Leah. I've been doing 2 hours of free readings already and now I'm going. If you would like to get on my list and you would like to bypass the 60 people in the room, it is the meteor shower. It's going to be a last chance to get a reading. And then I'm going to do my superfan live tomorrow. Here we go. What do I see? Oh. Okay. Energy is stuck. Yeah? Energy is stuck. I'm going to say this. Energy is a bit stuck. The hangman represents somebody self-sacrificing their happiness to please somebody else. The hangman represents that you, as the wise one, need to look at your situation, Leah, from another perspective and another point of view. You are coming out as the Queen of Swords. So you need to say something. You need to say what you mean and mean what you say. Cut out negative thoughts, words, situations with this sword. Be logic of mind, be strategic, and maybe calculate your moves from now going forward. Calculating your moves just represents that maybe you need to save a bit of money so you can move out. Start talking around and seeing if maybe you can cut the cord in some way from this person and like shift the energy. 8 of Swords talks about self-imprisonment, it talks about a restriction, and it talks about an isolation. Do I like the energy between you and Daniel? No, I don't like it. Is it going to get any better? I don't think so. Not everything is as it seems. The moon card is also a distortion. The moon card tells me that you're mediumistic and you're able to sense, see, and feel things, but you're fucking ignoring it. Or you think you're going crazy. So the moon card represents listening to your intuition, paying attention to the signs and the symbols and the synchronicities of the current situation, because at the moment you're going back and forth of what to do. And then I've got the 7 of Swords. This is a deceitful card. This is worse than the Devil card. So let's talk about the 2 of Wands. The 2 of Wands is you going back and forth, trying to make a decision. Should I stay or should I go? To do or not to do? To say or not to say? And that's put you at a crossroads energy. So I just feel like a sign from God. God is love. We know God is love. Thank you, Lady D. God is love, and God uses all of his children to express that sort of love in many sort of different ways. So I can say that. Yeah? Like, seriously. Anyway. So the 2 of Wands. You going back and forth, too much in your head. And then I've got this person, Daniel, being very slow to movement, money orientated, and probably doesn't even really, you know, you're saying this person's really quiet. Does match the King of Coins energy. The King of Coins is the observer, the still one, the slow to movement, stubborn energy. money orientated, focusing on work. I don't know. You're in the Magician. Oh, that's him. If he feels that way to me. So when I tune into you, Leah, I tune into him. It just feels, I've got, so the Seven of Swords. This is deceit. Deceit, lie, betrayal, shady energy. There must be something going on about with Daniel when you're not around or when you're not looking that you may or may not know about. And you may receive some sort of information that could take you out of alignment. And you might not like what you're hearing, but at the end of the day, all information is knowledge and good information. Whether it's good or bad, at least you know what you need to do. Now, this knowledge could be, let's just say, for example, you, a queen and another queen. You might be talking to someone else that you may or may not know about. That's why the moon card is on the table. A colleague, a co-worker, a friend, who knows? Like, be careful of what you're praying for and be careful of what you're wishing, because, or what you're manifesting, because you will manifest and co-create something that you might not like. This is about going to the gym, taking care of your health, focusing on you, wishing on what you want to manifest and co-create into your future. The Magician is the one who has the power to do so. I don't know if I don't know about this. There is another masculine around you aside from Daniel, older than you. And if he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. I don't know about this. You can be optimistic about the situation with you and Daniel, but it just feels to me it just feels to me like, I don't know, the energy is stuck and I don't know if it's going to move. Something will be revealed to you. You got protection as your guided message, your last card. It says, Leah, without realizing it, you can pick up on negative people and negative energies around you. This can leave you feeling drained, unmotivated, or even depressed. Protect yourself by shielding yourself with an imaginary shield of white light. Ask the universe and loved ones in spirit to guide and protect you. Know that you are divinely protected in all that you do. Leah, I hope that helps you in some way. Oof. All right, guys. So if nobody else wants to get an in-depth 11 card reading, I will be doing an open live on Monday. An open live is like this, but I will be doing a super fan live tomorrow, only for my super fans. I'll be back, and I also go live on my Instagram, and there's never like 100 people on there. There's only like 20, 25, 30 people on there. It's more intimate, and I'll probably be able to read for you on Instagram. The link to my Instagram is on the main page of my TikTok. I am verified on there, so you can't get scammed. I will be posting up this live on my YouTube channel at some point. And I will be back again open live on Monday. So I'll see my super fans tomorrow here on TikTok. Everybody's going to be blocked out of it. I've got so much information to give you. It's so cool. So I love and appreciate each and every one of you. I need to go and cook. My hips are hurting me right now. So I need to like go on my vibration plate. All right, guys. I love you. I'll see you soon. Bye.